Hey y'all, my name is Rusty, the Cowboy Trucker, and I want to thank you for coming back to visit us. This is Xerxes and my wife, the camera lady, the Sable. We want to talk a little bit about winter. Winter's coming up right around the corner. So Xerxes here needs protection from the elements just like anybody else. So you can see he got a nice little horse-style blanket on to keep him from the wind chill and keep him dry. Yeah, we also got some snowshoes. These are Mutluk brand, and they're waterproof, water resistant. They give them extra traction on ice with the rubber soles down here on the bottom, and they're also to protect his feet from salt. This salt that they put down out here will actually eat up the paws in between the finger to the toes on the dog. And another thing, your pads on your dogs, if you keep them on in severe cold and ice and snow for a few minutes, let's say it's -20, they'll actually get frostbite on their feet if they're not used to that condition. So I would advise check out the link below for a Mutluk brand. And we use these for years. They come a little pricey sometimes depending on what type you get, but you only have to buy them once if you take care of them. If you like this video, please think about liking, subscribing, and sharing, because we're going to try to get some information out. A lot of drivers that are out here new and don't know what to do, how to keep their trucks safe out here on the road, because a lot of these trucks are not built for severe winter conditions. All right, and as we were talking about keeping Xerxes safe during winter, if you have any other questions with your pets, please don't hesitate to comment below. My wife used to be a vet tech, and she's very, very knowledgeable about taking care of your animals. She can even help you with non-weather related issues sometimes. And without further ado, we're going to move on over to the truck and talk about exactly what you need to do to keep your engine safe. So let's get it done. Hey y'all, thank you for joining me over here for the change section. So with chains, one of the things we want to touch off for, first of all, is security, because these will be stolen by people who don't have the money to buy them. So I fashioned these cable locks that go around the whole entire frame and through, and with these little cheap master locks. It's just here to keep someone honest, plus it gives you extra benefit because it takes some weight off this bracket. That helps make everything safer when you're going down the road as well. So here on the side of the truck, we got chain hangers. Ours, you're able to lock. There's a hole here and here, and put a lock through. And these are all of our single chains for our trailer and our steer tires. We got 2 sets of singles, so that way we have an extra in case one of them breaks. Because you must carry extras, because these things will do break, whether they're old and fall apart, or you're going too fast, and then we'll break and damage stuff as well. And back here, we got the little angle iron hangers, one on both sides of the frame rails. And here we got 2 doubles. Doubles meaning they cover tandem tires. So that way, we got the whole tractor here covered. And with the singles, we got the trailer covered along with the steer covered, which is if you're in Washington, you have to have that plus extras. But if you check out the description below, there's going to be a link for all the state regulations, because your chain laws change state by state. And with chains, there's also other options. If you don't want to carry the extra weight because you want to stay around 45,000 pounds because your contracts are your customers, there's auto socks you can use. But if you hit any heavy snow, they don't work as well as these lighter chains. So the socks, you also are limited to about 10-15 miles per hour, because with personal experience, they're easy to come on and off and easy to get down the road faster, but you do end up tearing them up because you're not going to go 10 miles an hour over the mountain. It'll take you 5 hours to get over a mountain like Snoqualmie. And another tidbit about these chains, I run the camber ladder chains. A lot of states say you cannot run the V-style chains. Ladder chains go across the tread, all the way across from one side to the other. V chains for off-road application, they make V's, and so you put the V in the direction you're going, and they're a little bit more aggressive about digging in. And that could tear up your interstate, your roads you're driving on. Blacktop, it could tear them up. Other things to know about your chains, you want to put these here, these links that are bent in over, they need to be facing up and not facing your tire. Because if this is on your tire, it will dig in your tire and destroy your tire, and you can have a blowout and be even more dangerous in the long run. So enough about snow chain. Let's go up here over by the engine. All right, everyone. We're here at the engine, and it's freezing outside. I don't know what to do. Everything's frozen up on the engine. The engine won't start today. I didn't know the cold weather was coming in, but it's not the end of the world. Because right here is our fuel filter and our fuel water separator. Since I'm carrying extra filters on the truck during winter time, including the engine air filter, in case some moisture gets in there and freezes up and you don't have enough airflow to run the engine, we also carry a diesel 911. We'll insert a picture so you can see what it looks like. So these filters have gelled up. Now we will remove the filter and add diesel 911, and it will liquefy the diesel inside the filters again. And then you can put the filter back on and wait a minute, and then start her back up, and it'll push it through your whole entire fuel system, unclogging everything. Another thing you also want to check out about your engine before you do hit these kind of conditions, and that actually does happen to you, is your coolant. If you added water throughout the year, you want to get your coolant checked to make sure it has a good temperature range, around -30, -40 degrees is what you're looking for. So if you accidentally end up in that type of weather, you're covered. But if you're someone down south, you can just make sure you're at least -20 or somewhere around there. Also, you want to check out what type of engine oil you use. We run Delo 1540 per manufacturer recommendation. And with 15W40 oil, you need to idle your engine if it drops below 20 degrees. Because when it gets colder than that, your engine oil starts thickening, and it won't go and lubricate your engine when you start it up like it's supposed to. And you don't want to be that guy. You have to then get a mechanic out here to throw a heater underneath your oil pan. Make sure you don't have any coolant leaks, because that stuff will spray out everywhere in winter time. It's one of those times, and springtime is one of those times everybody finds out they got coolant leaks everywhere. So try to make sure you don't have no leaks, just because that's going to be the safety of you not being broke down in sub-0 degree weather. We also put a fuel additive in to keep our fuel from gelling up, like we were just talking about a minute ago. We run Diesel Clean. We'll insert a picture there so you can see what that looks like for the winter time. We run Diesel Clean just because it has a septane boost. It also helps lubricate your fuel pump and some other parts on the engine. And also, it keeps your stuff from gelling up. When you're running biodiesel, for people out in the West, you'll run into a lot of biodiesel. That stuff has a lot of water content and other stuff you don't want to run in your fuel. So we add Diesel Clean into it. It helps clean all that up so it doesn't get into the engine and start tearing down the engine faster. Oh, yeah, we're back here. Yeah, we forgot to tell you something. The reason why we got our chains organized like we do and separated like we do, so they're not up in a big old wad under the bunk. And DOT has asked us personally, how many chains are you carrying, and I want to count them. So if you got them laid out here nice and easy to where they can easily see them, they're not going to waste their time by having you pull them out underneath your bunk or laying them out to make sure you have the proper number. You just tell them how much you have, and then you can just continue rolling down the road. You don't want to be an hour with a DOT officer pulling chains out, because that's inviting other issues. If you don't got that squared away, what else don't you have squared away? All right. Thank you for stopping by. Ladies and gentlemen, y'all have a great day.